During an official visit to India, His Highness Sheikh Jaber Al-Mubarak Al-Hamad, Al-Sabah, the Prime Minister, met the Indian President Pranab Mukherjee, where he assured relations between Kuwait and India will continue to develop over the few coming years. His Highness Sheikh Jaber Al-Mubarak boasted that Indians are the largest expatriate community in Kuwait and noticeably contribute, particularly in the private sector, adding that Kuwait could benefit from the pioneering Indian expertise in modern technology and other realms. Sarah Glubb has more details in the following report.
The state of Kuwait and the Republic of India share an historic, deep-rooted and fruitful relationship that has only progressed and developed over the years.
Kuwait's relations with India traditionally has been very good. I remember that until the mid-60s, the currency of Kuwait was Indian rupee. So there are traditional ties between Kuwait and India, and with this visit, these ties will be further strengthened.
Currently on a visit to India, His Highness Sheikh Jaber Al-Mubarak Al-Hamad, Al-Sabah, the Prime Minister, underlined that Kuwait is looking forward towards achieving higher levels of cooperation and coordination in order to take these historic relations to new heights and materialize the aspirations of the people of the two nations.
However, we know that the ties between Kuwait and India goes to many years, even with the days when they were sailing on dhows back and forth to India and Kuwait. But if I talk, just what you see around me are all my friends, Indians and Pakistanis, and how did I make that? Through cricket. And that's what we want. We want to create that kind of friendship through cricket. And with the ties, it's always strong. India, whether it's Pakistan, whether it's Sri Lanka, it's always there. It's always there between the two governments, but not the two governments. We're talking about the people themselves, the Kuwaiti people and the Indian people, Pakistani people, Sri Lanka. They're all close. So you just go around and see in many places, in many houses, they are there. So the ties are already there. We are hoping to, through these ties, through the cricket, to expand that by making four friends through cricket.
During his visit, His Highness the Premier held talks with his Indian counterpart and signed 5 bilateral cooperation agreements and memorandums of understanding, including convicts extradition, training and research programs, sports and youth affairs, cultural and information exchanges, and education and learning.
I think they are looking at a lot of possibilities of improving further trade relationships. Of course, we've been importing a lot of things from Kuwait. Kuwait has been importing a lot of things from India. There's a lot of commodity exchange that's been happening. But apart from that, I think technologically, this visit, will give a lot of opportunity for Indians to come into Kuwait and do some business here. And we're really looking forward to extend the relationship. And I'm sure Prime Minister visiting India would do that a lot of good. Historically, I believe, we had great relationship. There was trade relationships to start off in the early 50s, early 60s. We all know the currency was Indian currency earlier. But apart from that, now we have a lot of expat population, especially from Indian community here in Kuwait. And Kuwait is the first home now for a lot of Indians, and we love this place. And you'll find a lot of expats coming now further in. And this is very peaceful, very loving country. The people are great, and we all, as an Indian community, love Kuwait.
His Highness the Premier noted that India and Kuwait have attracted merchants from the two countries since a long time ago, and trade cooperation has grown with the time. Deeply thanking the Indian side for the warm hospitality, His Highness the Premier affirmed that his visit to the nation depicted Kuwait's sincere desire to cement these historic relations. This is Sarah Glubb reporting for English News.